Yo, what's up and welcome to the video. Today I'm taking you through a day in the life of working from home, and I'm going to share some tips that's going to help you enjoy working from home and most importantly stay productive. Before we get into this, please smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. So I am fully home based. I have been now for almost 1 year. In my opinion, I love it. I do appreciate it does come with its challenges. You have kids, you have dogs, you're really into a Netflix series you just want to finish. The more distraction you have, the more difficult this can be. I completely embrace the working from home lifestyle. You are not going to hear me say something like stick to a 9 to 5 routine, emulate your commute, don't listen to music whilst you work. All of the rules that applied when you're in the office no longer do. We're at home, we are working, we want to stay productive. Not only that, we want to show that you can be more productive at home. You can excel more at home. I think I've become a lot more productive. I certainly enjoy my job a lot more. I want to help you do the same. But first, coffee. Really what you want is a dedicated space that is dedicated to cracking deals and getting stuff done. I'm in the fortunate position where I have my own home office. This room that you're looking at is purely for cracking deals. It is my command center. This is ALHQ. This is where I get everything done. This is where I crack deals. This is where I work. This is where I edit videos. This is where I record videos. This is my command center. I absolutely love working from here. And most importantly, it gets me in the right mindset. When I'm in this office, I get done. If it's not possible to have a spare room, I would really encourage that you have a dedicated space within a room. I know a lot of people might be working from a bedroom, so just make sure you have a desk that's segmented, a subsection of a room that is purely for work. One pro tip is make your bedroom a tech-free zone. So I don't have my phone, I don't have a TV. The only technology I have in the bedroom is a hairdryer, and it really helps me switch the mindset that I'm here to sleep, and then when I come in the office with all technology, I'm here to work and get stuff done. Tip number 2 is it's all about the setup. I have invested a ton of money into my setup. I have two 27-inch monitors that are mounted on a screen. I have some really nice speakers. I have a 1.5 meter desk that also is a sit-stand desk. So I can stand from working on it and I can sit down and work from it. I have a really nice comfy chair. My understanding is the more it looks like a race car, the better. I have the Mac, which I really enjoy editing videos on and working on. You don't have to go as mental as I have with my setup. I just absolutely love sitting here. I actually look forward to it, particularly the kind of first year, and as I get some more equipment, I really look forward to using it. So I would just encourage, purely for the enjoyment that you're gonna have from it, is spend the money. It's worked absolute wonders for me. I love working from here. In any room in the house, this is the room, including my bedroom, this is the room that I spend the most time, hands down. If you've been asked or encouraged to work from home, don't be afraid to ask for your employer to chip in. If they want you to work from home, trust me, they're saving a fortune by you work from home. Another tip, I've positioned myself next to the window. I think this just really helps stay motivated. It's nice to just glance out to the window, see some fresh air, see the sun shining. And I would say the negatives of having a little bit of glare on your screens is completely outweighed by able to crack that window, feel the breeze and see the sun. So if you can, position yourself next to a window. Tip number 4 is dress in something that you feel productive in. If there's a scale between, I'll have to flip this, if there is a scale between being super casual, so this is pajamas, and being unbelievably smart, this would be a tuxedo, I would say that your work from home attire should just be a couple of clicks away from pajamas. The tip is dress in something you feel productive in, so it's gonna be specific to you. I really wouldn't encourage working in a 3-piece suit, you're just gonna feel silly, and I also wouldn't encourage wearing pajamas. Wear an outfit that you feel is casual, it's comfy enough, but has an element of smart to it. One other thing I'd recommend is having dedicated outfits that you wear for working. So I have these t-shirts, they're cheap t-shirts, but I have 5 of these and I'll rotate between the week. It just helps you get in the mindset that when I put these clothes on, when I put my uniform on per se, I'm ready to work. Next tip is to forget the 9 to 5 mindset. Why I was compelled to make this video and give this advice is because a lot of the advice I read was really encouraging you to stick to the 9 to 5 routine. Emulate your commute, only work the set hours you did when you're in the office, and really try and emulate what you had in the office at home. And I think this is completely missing the point and missing out on all the benefits that come with the flexibility of working from home. When I first started working from home, I'd really resist a lot of the positives like listening to music, maybe putting something on TV whilst I'm firing off emails. And I realize this is because I've been shackled to my desk for so long that it's really difficult to unshackle yourself. Because if you think about it, what is the aim of work? It's to be productive, it's to be effective and efficient, and to get the maximum output and the maximum results. In my opinion, it doesn't matter how that's achieved. My routine looks something like this. I am contactable at work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night. So there's a 12-hour window. I'm not working all 12 hours of them day, but what that allows me to do is if a friend calls me, I can pick up the phone and we can have a conversation midday. I want to go for an extended walk or an extended lunch, I can do so. I just make sure I work my hours within that window. What this also allows you to do is work what suits you. So I wouldn't just emulate the 7 till 7, just set a routine in a window that works for you and is suited to the lifestyle that you lead. I know that this isn't easy for some and it is completely different, this flexibility, to how we're used to working in the office, but I'll say if you can embrace it, it can be really powerful and can absolutely rocket boost your productivity. You do have to be disciplined. So within that window, do make sure you're working your hours. I'm not someone who suggests that you shouldn't work your hours. I'm just suggesting there might be a different window you can get that done that isn't 9 to 5. Next tip is put your phone down. So this one is outrageously hard. I always have it here and every 10 seconds I'm checking for a notification, checking for a like, checking for another view, messaging a friend. So I'm gonna share some tips that I found are really useful. Firstly, get your phone out of reach so you can't just immediately pick it up. Secondly, what I would suggest is put it on charge. Even if the plug is switched off, if it's fully charged, at least it's out of the way. Plus it's tethered to the wall, so you have to get up and actually go and use it. And just the motion that you have to get up to go and use your phone does deter you 9 times out of 10. Pro tip, and I'm gonna give away all my secrets in this video, play music. I think listening to music by working is awesome. Play music using YouTube. You can't use your phone for any other app if YouTube is playing music. So it means that your phone's pretty redundant besides it playing music when it's playing music through YouTube. So put the music quiet or attach it to a Bluetooth speaker, put it far away from you, and I promise you'll find you'll use your phone half the amount you used to. Next, next. Woo! Next tip is take breaks and go for walks. So when you're losing motivation, don't just grind it out. You're looking at a spreadsheet and you can't muster the motivation to do any work. You've got an email you know you need to send and you just don't have the brain power at the moment to craft a good, well-written email. If you're at that point and you've been sat there for probably 10 minutes and you know you've not got an ounce of work done, go for a walk and take a break. If you have to get your work done in this arbitrary 9 to 5 window, yes, you're gonna have to grind it out. But if you extend the day out, if you want a half an hour to an hour walk and that's gonna energize you, go for that walk, go take that time. Because it's no longer about looking busy, because no one's watching. Really, if you're just looking for results, if they're going for that walk and taking that break is gonna make you energized to get the work done later, take the walk. Sometimes I find if I just speak to a friend, I go on a sunny day, go for a walk, I come back absolutely supercharged. I've got that vitamin D, I've had some socializing done on the phone, and I just come back so much more motivated to get work done and absolutely smash it. So I would really encourage you, if you're not feeling it, you're just slumped on your chair, wishing that motivation will come, and you know it's not coming, just take the break and then come back to work when you're feeling it a bit more. So next tip is don't use your work machine for anything else that isn't work related. So for me, this is quite easy because I think the browsing history is logged, so I don't want that clogged up with a bunch of PewDiePie videos. Also, all the fun sites are blocked anyway, and don't get into that habit of browsing for clothes, checking other stuff. Just do that after on another machine. And if it's away, you can't do it whilst you're working. And I promise you, it's just the mindset thing that you know that this machine is purely for cracking deals and getting my work done. The last tip is to embrace it. This could be the most important tip of them all. I think it really is. And it's just to embrace the opportunity that you have to work from home. Working from home is an absolute gift. I wish everyone could love it as much as me. And I feel it's really fortunate the world is starting to wake up to how brilliant this can be and actually how productive you can also be at home. And the cost savings, how much more energized you are, motivated, I could go on and on. I absolutely love working from home. I know I'm very fortunate to have a dedicated office, to have a really good setup, to have very minimal distractions. I know I'm pretty blessed and I'm really mindful of that. You're not in the office anymore. You don't have to do some of the BS that comes along with being in an office. So I would say, really embrace it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and consider Woo! Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and consider subscribing to the channel, and leave a comment below what's your #1 tip for staying productive at home. Thank you so much for watching. Boom! Woo! Cool.